Today marks 1 year since a deadly shooting at a salon in Brookfield. 3 women were killed and 4 others were hurt at the Azana Salon and Spa. Now, the gunman was the estranged husband of one of the victims. He later killed himself. The salon is closed today in remembrance of those victims. Others are using that incident to advocate for stricter gun laws. In Appleton today, activists called on Congress to expand background checks, but not everyone thinks it's necessary. Fox 11's Chad Doran has both sides.
Activists for stricter gun control legislation braved the cold afternoon in downtown Appleton Monday to make their opinions clear.
They should not just go and sell to somebody just to sell a gun. They need to make sure that they're doing it safely.
But they were also joined by several men legally, openly carrying guns who say more government regulation won't solve the problems.
I think we have a good system already. I've been through several background checks. I think we just need to enforce the laws we already have.
They're opposing views on legislation in Congress to make background checks mandatory on gun sales at gun shows and online. Even some gun owners say the legislation is a good idea because it doesn't restrict the rights of those who are legally able to buy guns.
And this is a very limited way to have background checks to keep the guns out of hands of criminals and people with mental illness, and we all agree on that.
But not everyone agrees on the method. John Gaffner owns John's Sports Shop in Oshkosh. He says a better, simpler solution would be a license to buy a gun, similar to a hunting or fishing license.
That information goes into a computer, which it does now, shoots out a contract, and the person signs a contract, and he says, just like every hunting and fisher person in the state of Wisconsin does now, says, yes, this is me, no, I have not done this, and they sign it.
The future of the legislation is uncertain, but the peaceful sharing of opposing views in Appleton demonstrate there may be a middle ground to be had. In Appleton, Chad Doran, Fox 11 News.
Members of both parties have said they support stricter background checks. However, such a bill failed in the Senate earlier this year.